Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you find yourself on the timeline. Today, for me, it is May 25th, 2024, and I am on top of Adnak Hill in Sudbury. Adnak is Canada backwards, and it's along the Rotary Trail. So today, I'm going to talk to you about my magical moment in Topanga, California. And so I'm going to give you a little worthy backstory that sort of intricately connects to this one. And so at a meeting of the minds in 2013, I was up here by myself with my, well, not by myself, I was with my dog, and I was just meditating, and I was thinking, wow, this is a really good place to be if shit ever hit the fan. And as I was finishing that thought, I could hear voices coming up to me along the trail, and all of a sudden, one of the people had said that pretty much the same thing as I did. This would be a pretty good place to be if shit hit the fan. And so it kind of piqued my curiosity. I got to meet them, and at the time I was smoking pot, so we all shared a joint. And so for the sake of autonomy, I met one of the people. His name was Taylor, and Taylor had a very good resemblance. He looked a lot like the singer from Incubus, but younger. Like, I would say about like 15 years younger or so. And they're both drummers in their own way, so it's kind of interesting. So shortly after meeting this group of three, a fire broke out of nowhere. We were like, how the hell is this happening? It's like the sign from the gods, Taylor says, right? So we're trying to stomp out the fire, and we couldn't, so called the fire department. They eventually came. So that was then. That was in about 2013. You might see me swatting. It's because there's a lot of mosquitoes still. We're in May. So moving forward to 2019, I had taken a trip to Los Angeles to go see Incubus perform at the Greek Theater. And I had also brought this native hand drum that I had made myself. And I made the hand drum for my late son, an ode to my late son. So my intention was to bless it at the ocean with salt water and play by the ocean, and I also wanted to go up into the mountain and play the hand drum. So I was in Venice Beach. I got to meet a lot of the street performers and artists and stuff, so it was really cool walking around for a week while I was there. And then I went up to Topanga Mountain to where I wanted to go play my hand drum. I want you to keep in mind that just like on Adnak Hill, a fire broke loose. There were fires happening around that area, so essentially I was not allowed to be up there, but I made my way up there anyways. And when I made my way up there to this park, I ended up running into a Canadian woman with her child and her father from Montreal. So I was like, whoa, that's so crazy. And we got talking, and she actually looked like a co-worker of mine as well. So it was a neat little connection there. So I told them, yeah, I'm gonna come up here, play my hand drum, and be on my merry way. And so here I am in my skirt, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm like looking up at the sky, and I'm playing a heartbeat on my drum, and I could see an eagle circling up above in the sky. I'm like, oh, this is so cool and spiritual to have this eagle there. And about 10 minutes later, out of the woodworks comes this African man in full regalia with his family. I'm going to assume it's his family. And I'm still hand drumming a heartbeat, and he comes up to me and he's like, I hope you don't mind that I come up to you. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, no problem. He's like, do you know where I could find some sage around here? I'm like, well, it's kind of funny you asked me that, because I brought some, but I'm not going to burn it because the fire's going on. And he's like, you're a medicine woman. I'm a shaman, but no, you're a medicine woman. You've got this energy about you. He's like, is your name Angela? I'm like, no, you're pretty close though. It's Andrea. He's like, because you look like this Angela from Calabasas. So the funny thing about Calabasas is that Incubus is actually from Calabasas. So I thought that was really, really neat. And so we talked for a little bit longer, and I carried on playing the hand drum. And I would say about like 5-10 minutes after having this run-in with this African man, out of the woodworks once again comes like 5 bucks and 2 or 3 does. So they stuck around for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes until they made their way back into the bush. But yeah, they were lingering around in the distance. So I took a little video of that, which I will either post as a comment so you could see yourself, or I'll just include it at the end of this video. So I thought that that was a really cool moment that I experienced in Topanga. And after the fact, I found out that the lead singer from Incubus actually lives up there. So it's like, ooh, how cool of a synchronicity, seeing the eagle running into the shaman thinking I'm from Calabasas and my name was Angela, and that's where Incubus is from, to seeing the $5 and a couple of deer. So I want to thank you again. If you've had any cool synchronistic events happen in nature or with nature, or like band stuff, feel free to share in the comments, like, subscribe. Thank you so much from beautiful Adnak Hill on this nice cloudy day. Bye. I was just playing and I have a whole audience right here. Let's play my hand drum. I got a whole bunch of bucks hanging out and just appreciating. Yeah, that's pretty cool.